Welcome to Hermann Hill's restaurant page. Today Peggy and I are going to take Fred and Gracie on our 3-mile walk, and we'll stop at some of our local restaurants. When you make a reservation, the next question is logically, so where are we going to dine during our stay in Hermann? Upon check-in, of course, we have the check-in folder, and in the check-in folder is a chart that shows all of the hours of operations for all of the area restaurants. Once you get into your room, either at the inn or the cottages, we have an in-room notebook that also contains all of the menus for all of the restaurants. So today we'll just give you a quick tour and give you a little bit of insight into each restaurant that we visit. We're standing in front of Simon's on the Waterfront restaurant. This is adjacent to First Street and Chiller in Hermann. And in this same general area are 3 other restaurants that we're going to see shortly. The Concert Hall and the Custard Shop and also Rivertown Restaurant. So we'll be hitting 4 in this area. Simon's probably is best known for their char-broiled shrimp as well as prime rib. They're open for lunch and dinner from Wednesday through Sunday. Probably also known for the River's Edge sauces. They've been making these sauces for years, and when combined with a lot of specials that they offer, we found our guests really enjoy how some of their entrees differ from most of the other local restaurants. During your stay in Hermann, we think you should consider dining at Simon's on the Waterfront restaurant. Okay, Fred, you sit. Yeah. We're standing in front of the Barrel Bar and Concert Hall. This is on First Street in downtown Hermann. Barrel Bar was for a long time known as the oldest continuously run tavern west of the Mississippi. Today we know it as probably the place with the best Reuben in town, but also it's got a fantastic selection of local beers, obviously a full bar, great food. Kind of split in half. Half of it is pretty much a restaurant. This half is a bar, and it gives you kind of a sports bar feeling because they have multiple big screen televisions. They're open for extended hours on Fridays and Saturdays, but they are open 7 days a week. So if you're arriving rather late in the evening looking for something quick, their kitchen's probably open longer than most in town. My personal favorite here is their steak sandwich. They've also developed quite a reputation for their hamburgers and pizza. Barrel Bar, Concert Hall on First Street in Hermann.
This is your favorite store. You like ice cream in this store.
Fred, this is the Downtown Deli and Custard Shop. This is your favorite store. We're here at the Downtown Deli and Custard Shop, about halfway down the block on First Street, and this is another one of those just special shops that if you get a chance during your stay in Hermann, come by and visit. Obviously, they have a variety of custards. They also have daily luncheon specials, probably best known for their chicken salad sandwich, but they also make a great Reuben. Downtown Deli and Custard on First Street in Hermann. We're now at Rivertown Restaurant. This is toward the end of the east part of First Street. Rivertown Restaurant has been around for a long time, probably best known for their pork tenderloin sandwich and also their fried chicken. Open 7 days a week, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Rivertown Restaurant. It's a beautiful day.
It is.
Here, sit. That's good, Fred.
Can you sit?
We're here at the corner of 4th and Market.
Good dog.
This is kind of like downtown Hermann, Missouri. We're going to do 3 restaurants on 4th Street, Trapper's Grill, then Wings A-Blazing, and Time for Pie. If you look across the street, you'll see Ricky's Chocolate Box, the Battlecletty's Bakery, and the Hermann Area Welcome Center. Trapper's Grill is open Wednesday through Saturday for lunch and dinner. Seems to be one of the growing favorites of Hermann Hill guests. We've been reading the Threads contest selections in 2010, and a lot of our guests mentioned their grilled salmon as well as some of their daily specials. You might consider their banana split for a very special dessert. It's made from a chocolate canoe, which of course comes from Ricky's Chocolate Box, and it's one of the most awesome desserts I've ever seen. So please, during your stay, consider dining for lunch or dinner at Trapper's Grill. We're at Wings A-Blazing Restaurant. It's about halfway down the block on 4th Street. Wings is a restaurant that I think has something for everybody. They were mentioned recently in Missouri Life magazine as some of the best hot wings in the state. But in addition to wings, they also have salads and shrimp and a whole variety of foods. Also, probably the most extensive beer and wine selection in town, with a ton of draft beers, including a lot of microbrews and local beers. They're open from 11 to 10, 7 days a week. And this is huge for some of our guests who might be arriving in town late, or somebody that just wants a treat. If you brought your children, they also cater to kids and can do a great job of providing them with extra toys and stuff. The whole restaurant has, I guess you'd say, an airline or airplane motif. There's tons of exotic parts from all over the world. And in addition to great food that's served quickly, it also provides a very casual atmosphere that a lot of our guests really enjoy. So during your stay, please try to check out Wings A-Blazing on 4th Street. All right, sit, Fred. We're about halfway through the 3-mile walk. We're on the corner of 4th Street and Chiller in front of Time for Pie. This has to be one of my favorite places in town. Of course, as the name implies, they're known for their freshly baked pies, and probably strawberry rhubarb is their most favorite by most of our guests. As you can see by the sign, they also have smoothies and coffee and espresso, and also soups and bratwurst and a variety of lighter meals that are perfect for that in-between time of the day, or maybe that late evening meal if you arrive in Hermann late. Open 7 days a week. They have Wi-Fi and just such a friendly atmosphere that this is a place that make it a point to stop and see. Time for Pie on 4th Street in Hermann. Okay, sit, Grace. Yeah. Sit. We're at Vintage Restaurant at Stonehill Winery, probably the most popular restaurant of all of the Hermann restaurants for our guests. You can see the close proximity to the inn. and it's known not only for its great food, but it also allows you to pair Stonehill wines or locally craft beers with whatever lunch or dinner entree that you'd like. My favorite is Jaeger Schnitzel, which is a pork cutlet with a Jaeger sauce. Those of you with more ambitious tastes might want to try the German sampler platter. They're open 7 days a week, most months of the year, and we highly recommend you consider Stonehill Winery's restaurant, Vintage Restaurant. We hope you've enjoyed today's walk. Look forward to seeing you for your next visit to Hermann, and hope you enjoy some of the great dining opportunities that exist in our area. Bon appetit.